There are about 1 million immigrants coming to America each year, a land of freedom and opportunities. America is well known among the ambitious workers as a place to pursue their dream, the American dream. As an immigrant myself, sitting in my history classroom, I was taught that the American dream guarantees people who work hard will find success regardless of their background. I believed it. I truly do. And many years later, although I did not become some big comedian who humor you until you're rolling on the floor laughing, or some worldwide fashion designer who changed the way you dressed, I managed to obtain a master's degree and a decent job. However, for many, the American dream is only a dream. Because when reality sets in, we can see the other side of the spectrum where thousands of Americans have taken their own lives due to the heavy stress to meet the exceedingly high expectations of the American dream today. Fellow Toastmasters and my fellow American dreamers, according to the CDC, there are 105 suicidal deaths each day in America. And that number has been increasing at an alarming rate in the past 15 years. The scary thing is, we are not in isolation. There's one suicidal death every 40 seconds worldwide. To put it in perspective, by the time I'm finished with this speech, there will be at least 5 people who may jump up a bridge somewhere or hang themselves without a second chance to regret. What are their problems and why? Because it sucks to be me, to not have a girlfriend, to not have a date, and turning 33. It sucks to be him, to not own a house, to not have a job, and not ready financially for his retirement. It sucks to be her, to be overcommitted, overworked, and overweight. It sucks to be her. It also sucks to be the children, facing peer pressures, bullying issues, and the intense pressure of putting something great on their college application, like the SAT and ACT score, on top of other after-school activities, like swimming lesson, piano lesson, hockey game, soccer game, math club, chess club, and even public speaking clubs. It sucks to be them. Is there anybody out there who isn't sucked to be? The American dream today is not just about being self-reliant, self-sufficient, and self-disciplined, but about being a belly weak of everything. And also, much more stress is added to the American dreams today. We live in an arena where we must continually improve ourselves to stay competitive, to get in the best school, to get that dream job, to drive the most expensive car, and to marry the greatest man or woman in the world. These additional dreams have led to unintended consequences of self-doubt, self-pity, and ultimately self-destruction. Being an American today means we must pay attention to our fellow Americans surrounding us, our families, our co-workers, our friends, and our loved ones. We can save lives. We need to say something when we see something is wrong. Say something. Say, what's wrong? How can I help? Say something. Say, are you thinking of ending your life? If you aren't sure what to say, let's go talk to a counselor, or let's go call the hotline number. Don't expect them to initiate that topic with you. Don't assume that they're fine. Even even if you think their life don't suck. For example, comedian Robin Williams, 2014. Fashion designer Kate Spade, this year. Both hung themselves. I want to end my speech by asking you to imagine if you are desperately hanging on the edge of a cliff. Would you be likely or more willing to hang onto that cliff longer if you know there's someone up there trying to help you? Say something. Say, you're not alone. We can get through this together. By being fully aware of our surrounding fellow Americans, there will always be hope in America. Thank you.